travels beyond the rift. May I show you to its location? Pray, follow me. I know the way, so there's no chance of our getting lost. Materials, eh? I shan't deny. They have their uses. I'd wager there's all to be found here.
We ought to take a closer look.
We have reached our destination. It seems that we must seek out this Ambrosius if we are to learn more of the God's way. If you would be so kind as to follow me, I shall take you to the one you seek.
A guide is most welcome. Now we shan't lose our way.
An astounding discovery. Indeed. Good on you for being so observant. I've just had a thought. I appreciate you carrying our heavy items, but do let me know if you need a hand.
Oh, pay me no mind.
We're Saurians!
Ice is our ally against such fiends.
Dare I say it? We trounced our foe, well and true.
Overconfidence is an enemy in and of itself. Let us instead strive to better ourselves with every battle. There's a ladder here. Ah, excellent find.
A tad rowdy, but I shan't complain.
Over here, if you please. We have arrived. We shall await you here, Master.
At last.
At least my back's not acting up today.
A welcome respite.
There is horrid place to get one the sun on his high.
Bandit.
I'll soon say that comes where it possible.
I'm the crown jewel of our
Would that all
performance.
my days were so tranquil. Dull days for us are assigned as all
I've a niggling feeling I've forgotten something.
There's aught to be said for peace and quiet.
Crowns and politics are no concern of mine.
My legs are stiff as boards after training.
Here I might reflect upon my affairs in peace.
Would that all my days were so tranquil.
There's no shame in living life with conscience.
Here I might reflect upon my affairs in peace.
Naught of import ever happens here, anyhow. This place is awful dull. Can't complain,
May
mate.
happen noble will succumb to my charms.
Silence cultivates wisdom.
Happiness is a full schedule.
You can never be sure. Pleasant surroundings make for pleasant thoughts. Wonder if it's too early for dinner.
I'm in fine company.
All seems well here. Hubris is man's worst enemy.
Waiting on that report.
Seems my feature always long this year.
'Tis good to be reunited. Ah, I see you've found the spectacles. Shall we deliver them to the rightful owner, Magistrate Waltar? Certainly, Master. I can take you to this individual.
You have our gratitude. Lead the way.
Would you mind coming over here? This is my life. I'll get by on muscle alone.
One day, I'm going to have proper raiment.
We're better prepared than we might have hoped. What we need is already to hand.
A tad rowdy, but I shan't complain.
Time to hit the track.
This ladder looks sturdy enough to climb. We ought to put it to good use.
Puts me in the mood for a song, it does.
I've a nose for rumours of everything. All this quiet makes me come more anxious.
Something fun to do.
Haven't got any.
Frey, follow me.
Now here's a welcome sight.
Living hard, but dreams are free, I say.
This way, Master. I can scarcely see a thing in this murk. Over here, if you please. It was well worth the effort of breaking it.
I must confess I'd not thought Disa capable of such flowery language, let alone in the form of a love. Yet I'm far more intrigued by this God's way. On the transference of souls, you say? Aye, I know of it. 'Tis a fair that allows one to make a trade of sorts, something of... For you see, 'tis thus only a truly desperate soul... Ah, you've returned. Oh, my spectacles. Well done, sir. With these, I shall have no need to fear any letters, be they small or faintly scrawled. I shall learn aught I can, that the day might come when I can repay this debt I owe you. Many, many thanks. Take this as a token of my...
That was certainly worthwhile.
An achievement to be proud of.
'Tis vital that we rest and regain our strength before moving on. I'd fain lead the way, if you would be so kind as to follow me.
You have our gratitude. Lead the way.
I must confess I'd not thought Disa capable of such... Yet I'm far more intrigued by this God's way. 'Tis rare enough that I encounter a word...
Follow me, if you would.
On the trans... Aye, I know of it. 'Tis a felt, it allows one to make a trade of sorts, something of this... For you see, 'tis thus only a truly desperate soul... I must confess I'd not thought Disa capable... Yet I'm far more intrigued by this God's...
Oh, what does this say?
Shall we take a closer look? Finish this, here and now!
I suppose there can be no harm in bringing this along.
We cannot expect gleaming treasures round every corner.
Be on your guard. There are innumerable corners where an enemy might conceal themselves here.
Keep your eyes peeled.
Would you mind coming over here? Are you coming, Master? Our path is here.
I sleep on my woes, mayhap they'll go away.
Over here, if you please. Methinks this can only be destroyed from the other side. Nothing else for? It, I suppose. Pray, light your lantern, Master. Pray, follow me. I know the way, so there's no chance of our getting lost.
Don't know why I'm asking. Suppose you'll just... Who are you? Come no closer!
Would you mind coming over here? As a matter of fact, I shall never forget the agony I felt at the coronation. We must needs uncover this secret power that allows for the command of pawns.
to replenish my stock before long.
These old bones grow weary.
Sharp resist. Now here's a welcome sight.
Barely drag my ass out of bed.
I see which way the wind's blowing.
Lots to do.
Don't know a town till you've met its people.
These my raps.
I cannot help our responsible.
This job better be worth it. It's too bloody early.
All this waiting around puts me to sleep.
You'd think they'd learn by now not to creep up on me. Off we trot.
What am I supposed to do? One of these days I'll buy myself a manor.
I'm in no hurry to leave.
I swear I've not blinked once.
Where was that back again?
I suppose I can always run. Learning new things is much to might test the technique I thought of yesterday.
Very well. I shall await further orders.
I'm still working on that report.
When does my watch end?
I lack information pertinent to this task. Consider hiring a pawn better apprised of such matters. You haven't forgotten us, have you, Master?
suppose you'll just have to listen.
Jose?
My knowledge from other worlds tells me that a forgotten riftstone lies near here.
What's this? Only pawns? What's that dullard playing at? Suppose it's all the same. The cargo's all I need to get the job done. In you get then.
Would that such tranquility could last.
Only care I have is how to spend the day.
My stomach's growling. It is good to see you again.
Living is hard, but dreams are free, I say.
Living's hard, but dreams are free, I say.
Living's hard, but dreams are free.
We've arrived.
My body's not forgiving me for last night's scuffle.
These old bones.
What ought I to do?
By your leave, Arisen.
What's this? Only pawns? What's that dullard playing at? Suppose it's all the same. The cargo's all I need to get the job done. In you get then. What's the hold up? Get in! My, I'm tired. Empty. Forgot to buy more drink. Could do with a proper meal. What was that? Fine. Now I'm jumping at shadows. We're under attack! Don't just stand there! Protect the cart! Drive the fiends back! What's the hold-up? Get in! How fare my fine passengers this evening? Don't know why I'm asking, you never answer. Suppose you'll just have to listen then. You pawns are a queer lot. They say you'll do whatever the Arisen says. You offer no complaint or quarrel, and you're undying to boot. You're well suited as slaves, if you ask me. Truth be told, I've lost count of how many of you I've transported these past few days. Still not the faintest idea what they do with you, or where they take you after I drop you off. I've ne'er seen one of you return. That says a lot. As some would tell it, you're serving as targets for new recruits undergoing spear training. Others say your lifeblood is squeezed out like juice from a grape to be offered to the Empress of Patal. Did that scare you, Amy, my mind? It was all in jest. It's not like I know the truth of it anyhow. Not like I care either. As long as I get my coin, I'm a happy man. I'm not fussed what happens to you.
We shall remain here.
Halt! We're expecting your cargo. Open up.
I hear they follow whatever command they're given.
Aye, and they'll take any beating without a word of complaint. Let's see for ourselves.
There's a ladder here.
Ah, excellent find.
Built rather tough.
You going to fight back?
They may be undying, but they do seem to know.
They just take it.
Could have sworn
Let's see.
I ought to attend to
Where's
it. A ball. Just like hitting a
That's it.
stump.
Enough! That's valuable merchandise you're toying with. Worth more than your wages combined. Have you prepared the cargo we're to carry alongside them? No? Well, get a move. We're off.
On your knees, worthless vessels.
Let us examine the area carefully. There may well be a clue nearby.
Wait! You're not a pawn. We've an intruder in our midst! To arms!
My mind feels clearer than ever this day. Let me stop you.
falls on me to resolve this.
Perhaps this will serve as evidence. We ought to bring word of this to Captain Brandt. If you would be so kind as to follow me, I shall take you to the one you seek. We're in your hands, sir. Much obliged. Unless I'm mistaken, aught we require is already in our possession.
But not at the expense of my duty.
Surely I'm okay. Pray, follow me. Following along, I trust. Take care not to lose sight of me. I see our goal has changed. I would not presume to direct our course, but do let me know if you require a guide.
The Arisen decides our path. We have but to follow.
Well,
like this make me glad to be. Never should have taken this shift.
Looking for aught in particular?
There's got to be something fun to do.
Admirable work.
Would that spend all day here?
Really now?
Well, this is no good. Looking for aught in particular?
I'll gladly stay a while. Any loose coin about? Enough to make me rich.
Time to be heading.
This isn't much to go on.
Suppose I ought to
Elsie, I'm not so hopeless.
Come to think of it, was there not another task we were to see to somewhere nearby?
We shall have to decide which is the most pressing. We cannot do everything at once.
What am I supposed to do?
This looks as if 'twill take us someplace further afield. How we use it is at our discretion.
I dare say there'd be no harm in using this.
Peruse at your leisure, sir.
My talents lie in combining materials, and I'll use those in my possession to craft things for you in my spare time. At least I go knowing I fought to the best of my ability. 'Twill be an honor to serve by your side. A well-organized pack is my specialty. I'll see to it your burdens are shared between us pawns. A troubling rumor has reached my ears, and methinks I ought to share it. It is said there is an illness pawns can contract beyond the rift that inflicts unspeakable harm on those around them. As it progresses, the pawn gradually loses all self-control, and in time will even cease to heed the Arisen's commands.
Indeed. Well, we shall have to remain watchful, lest one of our company should start showing signs of this sickness. This is most convenient. Another destination we were bound for is not far from here.
We shall have to decide which is the most pressing. We cannot do everything at once.
Over here, if you please. What am I to do?
I wonder what rumors the morrow has in store.
Go on, have a...
We're here, Master.
Greetings, Sir Arisen. Have you found the second volume of On the Transference of Souls, perchance? Fortune smiles upon me at last. With this, my shop's prosperity is all but assured. Thank you, Sir Arisen. Oh, thank you. Perhaps you'd care to join me. Come, bear witness to this momentous occasion.
We ought to follow close behind, lest we get separated.
Interested in my wares?
This is it. This is the moment I've been preparing for.
Dear, is this truly safe? I'm afeard of what's to come.
Have faith, my darling. All is well. You need only stand there and watch.
Father, you don't need to do this. I'm happy with our life as 'tis now.
'Tis good to hear you say that, my daughter. But I've come too far. I must see this. I believe I need only... Ha! I did it! I did it! Now, what do we have here? 'Tis sand. Sand as could be found anywhere. I suppose 'twas foolish to hope that our fortunes could be turned so easily. Well, I've learned my lesson. No more of this grimoire nonsense for me. I'll settle for being a humble apothecary after all. If you'll still have me, my dears. My dears? Esmeralda? Raelia? Where could they have gone? This is my daughter's. And here's my wife's wedding ring. Why would they be buried here in the sand? Unless... Nay, it couldn't be. My wife and daughter vanished for this? Piles of sand? No, of course not. Their patience with me simply ran thin. They run off somewhere, that's all. I'm sure of it. I'll just have to find them. Come back, my dears! I was a fool!
To think this was the conclusion that awaited us. It seems we were wrong to indulge Sir Isaac after all.
'Tis a most unfortunate turn of events.
Oh no!
Interested in my wares?
A customer then. That changes things.
a mechanism for hauling freight, and it looks as if it could bear a significant load.
Might we not avail ourselves of its use?
You appear to be in fine health. How disappointing. Pray, return when you've the venom of an asp coursing through your veins. You appear to be in fine health. How disappointing. Pray, return when you've the venom of an asp coursing through your veins.
Tis dark enough to warrant the use of your lantern, Master.
Welcome and well met. If you seek lodgings in Batar, look no further, as a discerning customer like yourself will doubtless appreciate. We offer excellent service at a fair price.
Shall we get some rest then?
Now we've the vim to tackle the day ahead.
Come, we've much to be getting on with.
Ready to forge on?
By and large, the people of Bakbatal seem to adore their benevolent empress.
Methinks it comes of their mutual devotion. Her Majesty offers up a prayer alongside her people every single day.
Vermin's people bear no such love for their Queen Regent, though of course, they have their reasons.
Take it easy today. Chance to find my feet up is as welcome as fine ale.
If that is your destination, we cannot follow. But know that your return is eagerly awaited.
And who might?
Sir Arisen, you've come just in time. Sir Ermhild, 'tis my pleasure to present to you the good Arisen, come to aid us in apprehending the brigand who would threaten Her Majesty's life.
Well met. Your assistance is most welcome. Without our Empress to guide us, Batal has no future. Her Majesty cannot be allowed to come to harm.
Indeed. We are well glad of your aid. May it prove unnecessary. Ere Her Majesty's supplications begin, I shall give you a description of our target. Pray seize the rogue should you espy him. We would, however, prefer that this affair be kept quiet. Be not reckless in your decision, lest you apprehend the innocent. Empress Nadinia shall commence her prayers any moment now. I would ask that you safeguard her with your life.
O lambent flame, we offer thee these words of prayer on behalf of our people.
Now, where was I bound again?
We ask that all be spared the horrors of the fell dragon. We ask that Batal may e'er prosper, and we ask that a day may come when Beastren, human, pawn, and every other noble race
Sir Arisen, Her Majesty's supplications are nearing their end. Have you located the rogue?
Just about anywhere. I'm dead on my feet, but I've much to do yet.
Hope today's
How can I get this colour to come out brighter?
Like health and decent sleep.
May thine hallowed fire burn through us, and cleanse our souls of all that is base and wicked. We swear fealty unto thee, originator of warmth, prosperity, and shelter, and ask naught but thy blessing in return for our devotion.
Her Majesty's supplications are drawing to a close, Sir Arisen. Could it be that the rogue has not come?
Can't wait for the new equipment to come in. Not much going on.
O lambent flame, we beseech thee to heed our humble prayers.
The Empress is fallen. How can this be?
Such a dreadful thing. I do not want to believe it.
To think, even with the Arisen at her side, the events of this day threaten to sour relations twixt beastrons, humans, and pawns. Nay, now is not the time to falter, but to unite. However, someone must answer, Empress. Would that you were still with us.
The Empress is gone. I must find out of this world.
Fancy a look at my wares?
Mayhap this ladder is here for a reason.
We ought to put it to good use.
Well met, sir. How might I be of service?
I don't know what to do.
Well met.
An ox cart ought to make our journey easier.
'Twould allow us to save our strength. Assuming we're not attacked, that is.
Master, my heart knows no greater peace than when I am by yours. We shall remain here.
And who might?
Sir Arisen, you've come just, Sir Ermhild. 'Tis my pleasure to present to you the good...
Well met.
Indeed. We are well glad of your aid. Ere Her Majesty's supplications begin, I shall give you a... We would, however, prefer that this affair be kept quiet. Be not reckless. Empress Nadinia shall commence her prayers any moment now. I would...
O lambent flame, we offer thee these words of prayer on behalf of our... We ask that all be spared the horrors of the fell dragon. We ask that Batal may e'er prosper. And we ask that a day may come when Beastren, human, pawn, and every other noble race that walks our world may live in harmony with one another.
Sir Arisen, Her Majesty's supplications. Have you located the rogue?
No!
Your Majesty, how could this have happened? We must staunch the bleeding and capture the fiend who did this. Forgive me, Your Majesty. I have failed you.
The Empress is fallen. How can
such a dreadful thing? I do not want to believe it.
To think, even with the Arisen at her side, the events of this day threaten to sour. Nay, now is not. However, someone, O Empress, would that you.
The Empress is gone.
Wickedness has
been abandoned.
Fancy a look at my wares?
Mayhap this ladder is here for a reason.
Ah, excellent find.
Well met, sir. How might I be of service?
None of these milksops are worth
I know that last one, so
I ought to keep practicing till the last moment.
Wonder if there's any tasty wine to be had.
By and large, the people of Bagbatal seem to adore their benevolent empress.
Methinks it comes of their mutual devotion. Her Majesty offers up a prayer alongside her people every single day.
Vermon's people bear no such love for their Queen Regent. Though of course they have their reasons.
An ox cart ought to make our journey easier.
'Twould allow us to save our strength. Assuming we're not attacked, that is.
There's a number on my shoulders.
Some of us get complacent. I train every day.
Somehow my feet always carry me
So stiff after a day.
If that is your destination, we cannot follow. But know that your return is eagerly awaited.
And who might?
Sir Arisen, Sir Ermhild, 'tis my pleasure to present—
Well met. Your assistance—
Indeed. We are well glad of your aid. Ere Her Majesty's supplications begin, I shall give you— We would, however, prefer that this affair be kept quiet. Empress Nadinia shall commence her prayers any moment now.
O lambent flame, we offer thee—
When
When does my watch end? I'm dead on my feet, but I've much to do yet.
We ask that all be spared the horrors of the fell dragon. We ask that Batal may e'er prosper. And we ask that a day may come when Beastren, human, pawn, and every other noble race that walks our world may live in harmony with one another.
Ah, sod it!
Apprehend him at once. That man there is the assassin. Nicely done, Sir Arisen. Let us inform Sir Ermhild of what has transpired.
Oh, Your Majesty. Full glad am I to see you unharmed.
The brigand has been captured. The chaos of the past few days ought to be behind us now. We owe this outcome to you, Sir Arisen. You cannot know the depth of my gratitude.
Ah, yes, of course. Batal is in your debt, Sir Arisen. The same is true of you, Sir Manella. Your efforts were most admirable, considering your wound. Now that a measure of peace is returned to us, however, you ought to devote yourself to convalescence for a time. You may. The curative hot springs on Volcanic Island are said to be wondrous for healing. Go there to recuperate.
Very well, my lady. I shall leave presently, and return when I am fully recovered.
Grateful are we for your most valiant efforts, Sir Arisen.
It is my duty to devote my life.
Grateful are we for your most valiant efforts, Sir Arisen. Without Manella and our servants.
What to do?
Okay, this is no good. A moment's rest. Can't let myself get distracted. Slave.
I have been waiting for you, Arisen.
Sir Fulvio, the artist whose service Sir Clark commissioned, is residing in Batal. Shall we go and meet with him? Allow me to guide you, Master. I know the person you're looking for.
You have our gratitude. Lead the way.
Follow me, if you would. 'Tis this way. We're here, Master.
Huh? What in the... Where did you come from? Did Clark send you? Oh no, he did, didn't he? I'm sorry. I'm really, truly very sorry. I haven't slept a wink, I swear it. Well, I suppose I might have fallen asleep once or twice, but it isn't as if I've been lazing about. I simply haven't been able to devise any good ideas. I tell you, this arrangement has been an encumbrance on my mind from the very beginning. While I am glad that the old man appreciated my talents enough to commission me, it doesn't change the facts. I can only depict subjects that I've seen with my own two eyes, which makes things rather difficult, given the task at hand. Say, you appear a rather strapping sort. Would you be persuaded to bring me to a griffin? 'Twill be well worth any trouble. Clark shall pay handsomely to see this done, and you'd be doing me a great boon besides. I've heard aught of a griffin's nesting place. I shall await you there. Do keep in mind, however, that you must needs drag the battle out if I am to complete my sketch. Of course, I could look as long as I pleased if you were to petrify the beast. Indeed, a beast frozen in place would be much more easily drawn. 'Tis said that a famed sculptor of Eld used a Medusa's severed head to petrify her subjects before sketching them. Of course, I wouldn't presume to demand aught so legendary of you, Arisen. I only ask that you aid me in completing my sketch as best as you are able. Then I shall depart at once. Pray, meet me at the foot of the Guerco mountain range, east of the rest town.
He wishes to gaze upon a griffin firsthand. 'Tis a tall ask, but not impossible. Shall we go where we are bid? Then follow me. I'll lead the way.
You have our gratitude. Lead the way.
There's got to be something fun to do. So long as I have my help, I shan't complain.
Would you mind coming over here?
Interested in my wares?
I've wares aplenty, as this place fills me with unbidden remembrances.
Fair enough.
No sense travelling. I'm happiest here.
Not much to do. Say, waste
Surely I know that you a day off. Well met.
Oh, what does this say?
Shall we take a closer look?
As a matter of fact, the pain I experienced at the coronation was beyond imagining. It is most curious that a means of manipulating us should exist, and vexing that it should be in enemy hands.
The griffin descends.
Lightning is ineffective against this foe.
I shan't allow any further harm to come to you.
Appears to have grown just as weary as we.
We must not give them a chance to recover.
Strike fast and true, and our quarry shall fall. Over here, if you please. This is most convenient. Another destination we were bound for is not far from here.
Efficiency is not the only factor worthy of consideration.
Peruse at your leisure, sir.
I have a modest talent for spotting materials that can be used to enhance your equipment. I can even mark them on your map. Fair travels, Arisen. I shall remember you always. Are you fit to travel?
There is a rumor whispered among